What's going on, everybody? It is AMV Reverted Studios here once again with another Maplestory video. Doing something a little bit different today. As you see, I'm not on my Luminous, but I'm on my recently created Wild Hunter. Just going for my advancement here. But I wanted to talk to you about some things that I've been thinking about when playing my Wild Hunter. Now, as you notice nowadays, not many people have Wild Hunters or Demon Slayers or mechanics really anymore. Nobody really ever plays the resistance classes, nor do many people even bother playing explorer classes. It's very rare to see any of them around. And when I was thinking about this, it was making me think of old Maplestory, like the way it used to be before the Chaos Patch, before Big Bang, before stuff like that. And frankly, I actually kind of miss it and would prefer it more so over the way things are now. And not so much, it's like I do like how the maps are set up now, how easy it is to level and stuff like that, but I do not like the community nowadays. I don't like the way people act in Maplestory. I don't like the mindset that Maplers have nowadays of just level grind, level grind, level grind. Everything's like hella expensive. You have to be super rich in Mazos to even buy something, like to really buy anything. And unless you want to sit there and grind for hours to get it yourself, you're pretty much beat. But that's what I do. I mean, if there's armor or a weapon that I want and I don't feel like wasting 10 mil on it in free market, I will go and actually hunt for it on my own and, scroll it out if I need to or if I want to. And that's another thing. As far as attack and strength and damage goes, that's all anybody ever seems to care about these days, is how high they can make their attack, how strong they can be. They have to be the biggest, baddest, strongest character with the most high level equipment ever, or else I've noticed that they say that their characters suck or they're weak, or they'll pick on people who are weak and say that they don't have good equipment or anything like that. And to me, that's kind of oh no, that's really BS in my opinion, because I am still in the old Mapler mindset of, personally, my character does not have to be strong. My character doesn't have to do max damage or have like tons of % equipment or whatnot for me to like it. If I'm content with my character, if I'm happy with my character, if I like my character's damage the way it is, nobody's really going to make me think that my character's crap or that it's weak or anything just because they don't like it. And as far as leveling up goes, I do like the maps that they put out there, such as Jesters and Aliens. I do quite appreciate those because they are an easier way to level up, but the problem with that is everybody's trying to level up at the same time. Everybody wants to, get their 4th job advancement and whatnot, that people get selfish and they don't even bother sharing rooms or anything. It's just change channel, change channel, change channel, or like you could be in that channel and they'll have one of their high-level characters come in or one of their high-level friends come in and KS you out of the room just so they can train. This frustrates me a lot, only because it's not a way to play a game. You can't enjoy the game playing like this. At least I don't. I mean, I can only assume they can, they get the rocks off by KSing people and making people frustrated. But to me, it's like no way to play the game. There's no Maple spirit or anything like that. Because back in the old days, which makes me sound old, but I've been playing Maplestory since like 2008, 2009. People would be more than happy to be in a party with you at Crows or Jesters or MP3 or something like that. They would do. Everybody was doing party quests. That's how people mainly leveled up, is doing party quests. Or they would do the town quests to get items and to to get equipment, or they would sit there and they would train on a map with a party to, find armor and whatnot. Nowadays, people are selfish, they're rude, they love the chaos. It's not really fun. I mean, it's made me dislike the game a lot compared to how it was in the old days. And yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to say on that. What are your guys' opinion? Do you like the way Maplestory is now? Or did you like it better before Big Bang? Or is it a little bit of both? Leave your comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I would love to hear what you guys think. Now back to my Wild Hunter. This is not the first Wild Hunter I've ever made. One of my I think my Wild Hunter was my second character that I ever made on Maplestory. My first was a thief. I had no idea what I was doing, and then I quit for a while because I just screwed up the stats because of the stupid dice. Anyway, so yes, my Wild Hunter was probably my second character that I ever made, and I ended up quitting it once I got to 100 because I was still what you guys would call a noob when it came to training. And once I got to 100, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know where to go, where to train, and I got really frustrated and I rage quit. And then eventually, I don't know what happened to my Wild Hunter. I lost my old account, and that was that. And now in 2013, probably a good 4 years later, I'm remaking my Wild Hunter. Funny enough, my Wild Hunter's name is the same that it was back in the day. One of my other Wild Hunter, which I think is kind of ironic, but I think it's really nostalgic, so I decided to give it the same name. And obviously I have this Snow White Jaguar, which I got lucky, because I don't know how to pronounce the name, the Jaguar, whatever. That was my first special Wild Hunter, and I figured, new times, new character, new Jaguar. I'm planning on taking this Wild Hunter all the way to the top, as far as I can go with it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it, but that's all for now. Like I said, leave your opinions on what you think. Old Maplestory or new Maplestory. I will see you guys in the next one.